Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Hellions, and welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. Today is Happy 2 for Tuesday. And I'll pass the microphone back over to Steve Wrighty.
That's why I host most of the time. Right there, people. Well, you know, welcome back. This is part 2 of episode 200. And yes, it is Tuesday if you're listening to this on the day that it came out. We did part 2 that came out last Friday. And we're here with the crew, minus one. Myself, and our keyboard player is
Dylan.
Next to him is the guy choking on something.
The Corona.
BC.
Next to him,
Scott.
you already heard from this guy.
BB.
Next to him,
Rob.
and last but definitely not least,
Christopher.
hi, buddy.
Hey.
Christopher Steven, if you want to find him on Facebook.
Hi.
Hi. We are here for part 2.
Yeah, we are.
Mark Satorka was here with us on part 1. He had to take off. Obviously, we're recording this the same night. So, part 1, we did Mark's list, BB, Scott's, and Dylan's. We went over them. Thanked all of our guests that we had from throughout the, like I said before, weird saying years. And once again, thank you everybody out there that has listened to us, that has interacted with us, given us ideas for bands to listen to, show ideas, just, you know, liking our stuff on Facebook, sharing our posts and our episodes. We really appreciate it. And I still am overwhelmed when I look at our stats of how many countries we have people listening to us. And it's almost like we talked about in the first episode, when you get on the KISS cruise and you see all the countries that the people are for. It's what reminds me when I look and I see the listeners we have throughout the world. And that's also fucking weird to say, throughout the world. So, you know, thank you guys from everywhere. We really appreciate it. Before we get back into it, we skipped it on the last episode, but I figure we'll do it on this one. We'll do a little, what are we listening to? And I think we're going to start with Scott.
Thanks, Steve. Definitely for me, the new Cheap Trick album, In Another World, really digging it. I like it a lot. I've already listened to it maybe once or twice so far, all the way through, but very worthy release. And I think their last couple, the We're All Right was the last one, and this one, I think they're two of their better releases of the recent years. But love that band, one of my favorite bands. Always great to see. So I would highly recommend it. If you're a Cheap Trick fan, go check it out.
All right, very cool. I have listened to that album, actually probably twice myself. I like it. I think it's a really good album. I enjoy it. How about you, BC? What do you got going?
I got a bunch of things in the can, but my main thing lately has been the End Machine, Phase 2, which should have been Phase 1. But I can't get enough of that. That is so much...
Way better than the first one.
Way better than the first one.
Yeah, the first song alone is better than the whole first album, in my opinion. How about
I've ever heard play guitar like that.
It's fantastic. It is. How about you, Don?
I was listening to the latest release from Liquid Tension Experiment. Super group of a bunch of prog rockers. Of course, you got Mike Portnoy, John Petrucci, Jordan Rudess, and Tony Levin from King Crimson, Peter Gabriel. And this was the first album that they released since 1999. So they all came back together. An instrumental album. Very, very cool. Number 3. Yep. Liquid Tension Experiment 3.
Well, I've been listening to Union because Union is going to re-release their debut album, and they're going to re-release the Blue Room on vinyl, remastered with special packaging and all that stuff. So I have the first one, the black one, on CD. So I was like going back down that road to kind of remind, because I haven't listened to it in so long. I'm like, oh, they're putting these out on vinyl. And the Blue Room I don't even have. So I wanted to, reconnect with those because I've been building up my vinyl collection again, which, is exciting. So I've been listening to the Union for a while there. Nice. Good music.
I wish they'd come out. The live one is really good too.
That one is on Spotify. The other two are not on Spotify.
Yeah. Cool. BB.
Isn't it funny how
But the
I don't
live one
understand.
is fantastic.
Right. For me, I've been listening to. I had a lot of shit going on in the house, doing a lot of work in the basement. So I wanted something that kind of just kept going and going and going. 50 for 50 from Richie Kotzen, released in 2020. Great stuff, great guitar work. Vocals are fantastic on this. If you guys like some like bluesy, jazzy, heavy riffs, this is easily the album for you. This is some amazing stuff. Couple clunkers, but when you got 50 songs on an album, you expect stuff you're not going to like. But a lot of this stuff is really, really, really good. So easily check that out. If you're to the Winery Dogs or anything that Richie has been putting his 2 cents in over the last couple of years, great stuff.
Wow. All right, cool. I heard a couple songs now. The rock songs, I like his slow stuff. I'm not a huge fan of though. All right, are you all set over there, my friend? What do you got for us?
I was looking for the LA Maybe
Okay.
that you turned me on to. That's pretty good. I like that pretty good. And I was listening to the reissued Black Sabbath with Dio, the Dio ones that just got re-released again.
Nice.
Some good stuff on those.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think they were that good.
I got them
I haven't
on
listened to
vinyl.
them in years.
Yep.
They're good.
That record store day, they're going to release Heaven and Hell and Mob Rules on an actual picture disc now.
Yeah.
Picture this.
I saw that, yeah.
Whenever the next record store day is.
12th.
Is it in
12th.
June 12th.
June?
Well,
Yeah.
and there's another
There's
one in
one in
July.
July
I think
19th.
it's in June. I think they're both coming out the same day.
June 12th.
I saw you in mine the last.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can bet. I'm working
Yeah.
that day, of course. I've worked every fucking record store day for like the last 4 years, except for the one Dylan and I had to do the radio show the one day.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was good. Okay, so for me, I've been listening to the new album from The Treatment, Waiting for Good Luck. Real good.
Hate
Hard
the album
rock.
cover, though.
The album cover's kind of stupid. It is. And also the new Sweet Oblivion album, Relentless, with Jeff Tate on vocals. Real good. People are like, oh, it's just a project. So what? The music is fucking fantastic.
That's all that matters.
It's like really.
It's a project.
It's Queensryche
Who fucking cares?
stuff, but it's great.
Who's with him?
I don't even know who does the band.
Really?
It's like this band project, and he does the vocals on it. It's the second album.
Second
It's
album.
fantastic. It's
will
called
have to-
Sweet Oblivion, so
I'm gonna
check that out.
Yeah.
So what we're listening to, Scott has Cheap Trick in Another World. BC has The End Machine Phase 2. Liquid Tension Experiment number 3 for Dylan. Rob's got some Union, the first one, and the Blue Room going. 50-50 Richie Kotzen for BB. Chris has the little LA Maybe going, and Black Sabbath, Dio, Heaven and Hell, and Mob Rules reissues. And The Treatment, Waiting for Good Luck for myself, and the Relentless Sweet Oblivion album featuring Jeff Tate for me. So, like I said, last episode we did Mark's, BB, Scott's, and Dylan's list. So this episode we're going to do myself, Chris, Rob, and BC. All right, so now
like the way you say
we're
it.
going to start with Chris's list. So go ahead, my friend.
Shock the people.
All right, then.
Did you type that up?
I did.
Stop looking at it.
My album is called Gene Simmons' Money.
Ooh,
Nice.
good one.
Nice.
Not money bag.
Money.
Money.
My buddy Maurice helped me out with that one. First song, side one, is Charisma. Second song is We Are One from Psycho Circus. Fantastic tune.
That is a great song.
We may do a sing-along when this is over. Third cut is the ultimate Kiss hit, Rock and Roll All Night.
There it is.
For the listeners, he's just
staring at me. And I'm not reacting to anything.
Cut number 4 is Christine 16.
Yeah.
Classic Gene. Number 5 to end out side 1 is A World Without Heroes. Every album needs a ballad. Remember that.
Not true.
AC/DC Back in Black. Is there a ballad on that one?
Yeah, let me put my love into you, right?
Oh, that's right. You're right. Okay. All right. Keep going.
All right, we're going to flip it over. Side 2, cut 1, Deuce. Ultimate Gene classic tune.
Yep.
Second cut, second side, Calling Dr. Love. Then you kick into Going Blind, which is a fantastic Gene tune. Absolutely love it. And I do like the unplugged version as well.
Yeah.
Then, Let Me Go Rock and Roll. Absolutely love that tune. And number 10 to end the album is I Love It Loud. I know it's not the best song on Creatures, but it is a fan favorite, and it's a hit for a reason. Like we always say, a hit's a hit for a reason.
Okay. We're going to go this way this time.
Does he have bonus? Does he
I
have
got
bonus?
two bonus. I forgot the bonus.
You're cutting me short.
Go ahead.
It's cutting you short.
Stop short.
That's what I was looking for. Bonus one, song number 1 is Radioactive from the Solo 78.
Nice.
And bonus 2 is She's So European.
There you go.
I didn't hear your first one.
Radioactive,
Okay.
and then She's So European
All right.
of Unmasked.
All right. Cool list for the most part. We Are One is probably one of the worst Kiss songs ever.
Well, you don't know what you're talking about.
It is. It's fucking. Oh my. It's the Kumbaya. It's Kiss's Kumbaya. It's ridiculous. But
we're all trying to get
good list,
along
though.
here, Steve.
We're
It's
trying.
not the
we're
worst
trying.
song on that album.
It's close. It's
When
close.
you wish upon a star.
But
I would say, if
cool.
anybody
I like
picked
the.
that,
I like the
if anybody picked
title.
that,
Money.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I like. So now would the cover be like the Money Bag?
It would, yes.
All right. Very cool. Like
With
on the
his
soda.
autograph in the middle.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of your bonus tracks, of course.
Thank you.
Those are great. I love She's So European. Such a good fucking song.
Yeah.
Can't stress that enough. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, I don't think that We Are One is the worst song off of Psycho Circus. I believe that is I Finally Found My Way.
I would agree with that.
That is such a bad song.
Yeah, that's probably my
We
least
used to
favorite.
hide away. Like,
That was-
what are you
yeah.
doing, Peter?
Well, that was Let's Try to Make Beth Part 2.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's exactly what it was.
Let's give Peter something to sing.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
But yeah, the rest of your list was a really good run of great Gene songs. I'm not as big a fan of Going Blind, but I do like the unplugged version of it, and I do like the chorus. I just get very weirded out by the lyrics.
Great list.
Thank you. I
I mean,
appreciate it. Appreciate it.
A World Without Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Threw a ballad on there for my buddy Steve.
Threw it on there. 'Cause Steve,
I appreciate it. I like World Without Heroes. It's not bad.
Not bad.
Like it.
First one to have it.
For a mill or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about the Cher version?
Never heard it.
Never heard
No?
it.
Yeah.
Share?
Proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Was it that one? Yeah, it was. It
I
was
never-
just I just saw the video the other day.
Really?
Was it a World
I didn't
Without
know there was
Heroes?
such a thing.
Me neither.
Oh yeah. Look it up.
Nobody
YouTube.
told us.
Search
Nobody
that.
told me.
Search that.
Nobody told us.
I'm not
it
looking up
just
anything
popped up.
because
It
it'll
just
start
popped up on
playing.
Facebook too. I saw.
Share
Don't touch
World
it.
Without
Don't
Heroes.
touch it.
Yeah.
On her Love Hurts album.
She's
Really?
Yep.
she makes it go a little bit faster, but yeah.
Yeah, it was on Richard Marx doing backing vocals on that track.
Who?
Yeah.
Richard Marx.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever see Linda Carter do "I Was Made for Loving You"?
That's brutal.
Yeah, that's brutal.
She's awesome though. She's
Cher
awesome.
doesn't ruin it.
Hit
Like
mute.
"I Was Made for Loving You," and that was it. Wasn't back in the day. It was after she was with Gene.
It was,
way after.
It was
Gene.
91.
Yeah, so I mean, she did it pretty good. It was somebody just put it up on Facebook not too long ago, and she did it live too. It wasn't just It's not bad.
All right then.
She doesn't destroy it. In other words, you know what I mean?
Well, sure is good.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Steve Lukather produced that album.
What do you got, Scotty?
Chris, I like the list. I do like the charisma pick too. Kind of starting off with that. I thought that was pretty cool. I do like the elder love here. You know, I think there's been a lot of good representation there. I thought about it. It's funny though, only you did not make anybody's list, at least as far as I know yet. So far, very much a Gene inspired album, but yeah, very cool list. You know, can't go wrong with those picks. I do like the diversity of our picks too. I think, you know, everybody's kind of coming from different perspectives, and really, there's no wrong answers here. It's all good stuff.
And actually, Steve Lukather plays the solo on that track as well.
Right.
Gotta be better than Paul's solo in this actual song.
Steve Lukather is the man,
Watch your mouth.
as we know.
All right. Rock and roll all night.
If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be sitting here.
A little heavy. A little heavy played. I don't know.
Too much?
It's a hit.
Side 2 is really good. Side 2 would be probably the only side I would play.
Ooh. You throw away side 1.
I wouldn't even flip it over. I just let side 2 play.
Wow.
Rock and roll all night. We're all fans here, but aren't you tired of it?
That's not the point.
That is not.
It's the point of making a great album.
Does that belong on the album, though? I don't know.
Fight!
It shot them to superstardom.
It's a classic for a reason.
I'm just trying to find something to bust your balls.
No kidding.
So you like the list.
I told you about him.
Steve was rather nice of your picks. I figured I'd try to throw something in there, but
throw a fucking wrench in there.
no, it was really, really good, except for Rock and Roll Night. I'm still sick of it.
I'm surprised I'm the only one that had it.
You definitely will be the only one who had it.
Everybody else is sick of it except you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm not sick of it.
No, I know. I agree.
Believe me,
I
I'm
agree
totally sick of
100%.
it.
I agree 100%.
I think Chris he did his album for
the masses.
the masses,
instead of for yourself.
not the asses.
Right.
Meaning us.
Well, you have to admit it is a great song.
It is. I mean, it's
Right.
major fatigue factor.
If you didn't hear it a million times, it's a great song. So you want an album to have all good
I know
songs
what you're
on it.
saying.
You know what I mean?
But it depends how you look at it. I know what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying. You're making an album, a Gene album, for the people.
Right.
A
The
great
fans.
Gene album, and
People just want to hear the hits.
it's a great song.
Play the hits, God damn it.
I can even see it.
And
If,
Chris's album
there
definitely
was
plays
no
the hits.
such thing as Kiss, and like he put all these songs onto the album because he wrote them,
Right.
he performed them, and like this was the first time that they'd been released.
Right.
Like I could see that for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's the whole
Yeah.
point of it. And you're gonna hear that song and you go, "It's a fucking great song."
Yeah. No, I'm picking up what you're putting.
Right, he's going to hear that
what
song
you're
and
saying.
go, boop.
I know what
Say
you're
it
saying.
again, right?
Said I liked it.
It's a hit for a reason.
Said I liked it.
Oh, you're not getting that.
Wow. Between him and Jen, he'd be in the ground.
He didn't say
Well, maybe it's you.
It could.
We all can't be wrong.
It could be.
Yeah, but
All
he's
right.
always right.
All right, BC, what do you got? BC's going to have the wow factor here. What do you got, BC? What'd you name your album?
My album's gonna be called Summon the Demons,
Okay.
Nice.
Part 1,
I'll give it to you.
because I changed my list 6 different times. So this is part 1 of it. And
Are we going to hear all 6?
no,
Because I was going to say, I have work in the
I gotta
morning.
work.
I
I
didn't
gotta
know
get up
if
to
we were going to
5:30
have
to
all
go
6
walk.
lists here. Okay.
my album cover is just like a wooded area with the moonlight coming down, and there's like maybe 2 or 3 kids walking into the woods with flashlights, and there's all little red eyes in the woods in the background, deep in the woods.
Like demon children.
The demons
get a
are
graphic
summon the
artist
demons.
make
They're
all
summoning
these
the demons by playing this music. I mean, my album's going to start off with one of the ultimate Gene songs, Deuce. How can you go wrong with that?
Can't go wrong.
You can't go down with that. And you got to kick into Got Love for Sale off Love Gun. A favorite of tonight so far has been Charisma. I just love his vocals in that and the guitar. Bah, bah, bah. It's always a favorite of mine. And how can we not go with Rock and Roll, one of my favorite Kiss albums with Colin Dr. Love. Then we're going to fast forward a little bit to Rock and Roll Hell for Off Creatures. And I'm going to show some Creatures love here. For some reason, it must have hit me in the mood in this version of my 6 different ones. War Machine starts off side 2, I guess you would say. And I had to throw in Radioactive. I mean, it gets a lot of shit, but it's catchy. I like it. And Love 'Em, Leave 'Em off of Rock and Roll Over, of course, again. Number 9 will be I Love It Loud, which is a classic Gene song. And finish off the Gene album would be Let Me Go Rock and Roll.
Nice.
And then bonus tracks would be Nothing to Lose live version from Cobble Hall, Detroit in 77.
Nice.
And my other one would be Watching You live from New Jersey in 1976.
Nice.
YouTube favorite.
Nice
On the
bonus
beach.
tracks.
Love the live bonus tracks too. I think that those are great. I've tried it. Yeah, the concert versions, the live versions. I think I have quite a few live versions on my list. Love your list, BC. A lot of them are similar to mine. Great job. I think think I maybe overlooked Charisma a little bit. I'm starting to hear. I'm starting to rethink my list a little bit. That's my Japanese bonus track. Can I put that on there, Steve?
Yes, you can.
Japanese bonus.
One more song.
The way he sings that song and just the guitar.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's just a Mean Gene tune. Yeah, absolutely. Great job.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Hell. That's one I'm not sure if anybody has mentioned before, but that's a great song. And War Machine, of course. There's one song on Creatures that really hasn't been mentioned yet. I'm kind of starting to surprise.
Scene Center.
That's it. I didn't want to say it because I don't know if anybody has it.
That was on version 4.
Oh, okay. But of course, BC, and then the 2 deep live bonus. That Cabo Hall one, what was that, like 74, 5?
77.
70. Maybe I'm thinking of a different
what song?
one. What's the black and white? It's not the black and white one.
The Winterland is the black and white one from '74.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, BC.
The New Jersey one from 76.
Is that the one? It's from a side. It's like the side of.
That's the black and white one, right?
Yeah.
That's the one
It's
from
like a lost-
Roosevelt Stadium
Yes.
in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
They play Flaming Youth.
Story.
They play Flaming Youth on that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Very good.
As long as it's not the show where they do She and Peter goes, yeah. Hate that version. Hate that version so much.
I like your list. I enjoy the live track, the bonus tracks at the end. Really good. I enjoyed it. Good list. Good list.
I like it. You dug deep, which is nice, and you had a couple songs that nobody else had.
I as well like the bonus tracks, the live one, and that Roosevelt Stadium show was really cool. I like that. That's the one where the is that no? I'm thinking it might be the Anaheim one where that guy comes out with the cape on and everything.
Yeah,
and
it's
does that.
Anaheim. That's Anaheim.
That's the
Yeah,
Anaheim
yeah,
one,
it's
right?
Anaheim, yeah.
But cool though. I mean, I can't disagree with any of these songs here. You may hear something else from that as well. But cool list though. Like I said, I really like the. I can't wait to see what part 2 is going to be.
Yeah, I Rock and Roll Hell was a really good pull, I think. That's a classic from Creatures that I was teetering having on my list. I think it's probably my second favorite Gene song on there, for sure. And yeah, I love when you guys just know the year and the date and like the venue for all these live things where it's like, yeah, it was at Cabo Hall in '77. It was a warm June evening, and the precipitation was 30%. There were
Browner
about
was
approximately 5,630 people in the crowd. There was a tall blonde person to my right. The guy behind me was like really just massive and kept breathing down my neck, you know. And it's just insane.
And we all would have been there if we could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, too young.
If I wasn't 8 years old, I probably would have been there. All right, Dylan, it's your list now. Actually,
it is
or no,
not.
I'm sorry, Rob.
All right. Here's what I got. I approach this like a vinyl album that I would want. Like this is what I would want. I mean, I know you try to please the crowd and the masses, but I'm trying to please myself. So this is what I would want to buy.
Your record's not going to sell.
What'd you call it?
Wow.
I called it Gene Simmons, Love 'Em, Leave 'Em.
Yeah.
All right. Right? Because he's a little bit of a,
Whore.
well, back in the day, he was a
Love 'em or
whore
leave
bag.
'em.
All right. Side 1. Kicking it open with Deuce. All right. Good opener. Then I go into Sweet Pain, another classic. Number 3, Plaster Caster. Number 4, Calling Dr. Love. And to close the album out, number 5, God of Thunder. Keeps you wondering, what the hell? You flip it over. Side 2, starting up with the drums. I Love It Loud. Next song, Almost Human. Keeping it a little crazy. Number 8, Charisma. Classic, good song. Number 9, Mr. Blackwell. And then 10, off Psycho Circus, Within.
Nice.
Love that song.
Yep.
And then to close the album out, number 11 is War Machine. And Christopher, We Are One just barely didn't make my list because I was going to throw it on there.
Thank God.
Because it's a good song. It's a Kiss camaraderie song.
You
We
hear
Are the
that
World.
right?
But
We Are the
I
World.
left it off.
We are the world.
World
But it
peace.
was so close. It was so close. So my bonus tracks are Watching You from Alive and Let Me Go Rock and Roll from Alive, because that is just a jamming. Like that song, I remember when I was young, I never really cared for Let Me Go Rock and Roll. It kind of sounded too like hillbilly country, like weird. Like it never got me until I started seeing it live.
Yeah.
And then once I saw it live, I was like, oh my God, this song just jams and just rocks.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, it sounded very like,
Rushed.
yeah, like too fast, it
Yeah.
reminded me of like a country twangy song. Like it was too like hip, hip, here we go, hey.
Yeah.
But when you see it live, then it just, now, that's probably one of my favorite songs live ever.
Mine too.
For the End of the Road, every time when they played that, I was like creaming my jeans, because it was just fantastic.
Yeah.
It just, the more I hear it, the more I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. I'm the same,
Unbelievable.
same way.
But when I was a kid, I didn't like it. It's so weird. It's amazing.
I really like the list.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Not bad.
How about my title? Love 'em, leave 'em.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You nailed him. You got his personality down.
That all you got?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I like the title too. I like that, and you may hear a couple of them songs coming up. But about Let Me Go Rock and Roll, I like that song is a total jam.
Right.
And I was fortunate. I was when I went to see them in Vegas. I saw the second night there, and it was the only night I don't think they even did it the first night. They did it the second night, and then they dropped it off the set.
Wow.
So I got to see them, and actually that was the first time I got to see them for Tommy's birthday. It was Tommy's birthday the night that I saw them there, and then we saw them Tommy's birthday, the indoor show on the cruise the one night too.
yeah.
So I got to see Tommy twice for his birthday. But coolest.
So you're a big Tommy fan.
I am not. I'm a big fan, but not a big Tommy fan. I have nothing against him. I don't.
Right.
Hey, if he wasn't there, someone else would be doing it.
That's true.
You know,
That's
I mean,
true.
if you were a professional guitar player,
He's-
and that job was offered to you, you would
He's great
fucking
at what
take
he
it.
does, no doubt.
Yep, he's a team player. He's there for them. He's
And
good
he
with
plays
the fans,
good guitar.
and he plays good. I just don't think he does the '80s solos justice. That's the only thing.
Well, Bruce
about
is
Tommy.
the guy for that.
Yeah, you got to go to Bruce for that.
Loving the Mr. Blackwell and Within representation. Two great songs that definitely deserve to be on more than one album. Really solid list. There wasn't really anything that I disagreed with. I'm not the biggest fan of We Are One, but like I said, nowhere near the worst track on
That
the...
wasn't on my list.
Yeah.
It was on his.
Oh,
but
that's
I brought
right.
it up because
he
it should have
was
been
right.
on my
Yeah,
list.
you were saying it was right at the right at the end.
And
Wow.
it just dropped it. It
Just
just
missed
dropped
it. Missed it
But
by
it
that
should have
much.
been, and it was a good one.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a good list. Very good
Right.
list.
Okay, so my list was a little bit better than yours.
I don't think so.
Well, just for that one song.
Not really.
Easy. Set it on. A solid list. Love the album title. Charisma is always there. And Sweet Pain. That was on my
right.
version too.
Sweet pain.
Come on, baby.
Scott, come on.
what do you
No,
got
my
going?
list is almost like your list.
I know, but and I will say this: to Let Me Go Rock and Roll live, I put the live version on too. That
version.
kills.
Love it.
The end of that on Alive is just. I crank that up every time Ace's solo, multiple
Man.
solos
Yeah.
is just, top notch. So great job. I love it. And like I said, I like the Within pick very much. That's one that I would
great
revisit.
song.
Yes.
It's a great song.
Yes, it is. I agree. And I saw when they did Psycho Circus, I saw them on that tour. They played that.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool.
It's a good song.
It is. Great job.
Come on, bud. Give
Within.
me some love.
I wrote
Give me some
some
love.
notes here. Within, very good pick.
Good
I
song.
wasn't even thinking down that road. Almost Human, love that pick. Great job. Sweet Pain?
Pain.
Come on, man.
My leather fits tight around
pain?
me. Come
Oh
on.
my God, you guys in this Destroyer crap.
Oh, it's a good
I'm not a big
song.
Destroyer fan either.
Oh my God, I don't understand the love for Sweet Pain. So many, 66 songs. Steve said, and you had to pick Sweet Pain.
It's It's a good song. What else can I say?
All right. So when I
like
get
it.
this, when I get this sweet pain on the record, I'll actually get up off my
Do you
chair
skip that song?
and skip it.
Do you skip that one?
It's Sweet Pain from Destroyer. It's horrible.
Oh my God, that's a good
Okay.
song.
Question: Sweet Pain or Great Expectations? There you go.
Oh,
Tell me.
Yeah,
They're both
answer
skippers.
That one.
I don't think Destroyer's that great of an album.
I think Destroyer's a little overrated myself,
Thank you.
honestly.
It's not their greatest. It has the greatest
No.
song on it, but other than that,
Yeah, Detroit Rock City is a fantastic
yeah,
opener.
right.
But then, like, the rest of the songs, for me, aren't...
Probably 7 out of
There's
10
there's
songs.
five solid
I don't
songs
know
on
if
that
there's
record.
another Kiss album that has a 1, 2, 3 punch like Destroyer.
What do you mean 1, 2,
Because you
3
got...
punch?
1, 2,
Detroit
3.
Rock City,
King of the
King
Nighttime
World, God
Yeah.
of Thunder.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
yeah.
That's a really good intro.
Come on.
Shout it out loud. Flaming Youth is fantastic.
Do you love me? Come on.
I do not like
Flaming
You Love Me.
Youth. Flaming Youth is one of my favorites. When they did that on the cruise, my head exploded. I was like, oh my God, they're doing this song.
I think it's their best studio album. Shoot me.
No, I
Didn't-
agree.
They did that on the Electric Sail Away show, didn't they? Or did they do it inside?
They did it inside.
Did they? Okay.
Yep.
I know they did it, and they did it. Actually, they did it on Rock the Nation tour too.
Right.
Yeah.
But when they brought that back, it was like amazing when they brought that back. I loved that song as a kid, and then to hear it, you know, when you're an adult,
But it
you're
was
like, oh my God.
But it was weird hearing it because I'm like, what the fuck song is this? Because it wasn't even close to the same guitar sound as it is on the album, and
Right.
it took a minute for me, like not a minute, but like, oh shit, Flaming Youth. Like I was like, what the fuck song is this? Because because you haven't heard it played live. I mean, like
When they did-
we said that one on the Roosevelt Stadium concert. I don't know if I've ever seen it played live before, other than I mean, they did, like I said, they did it on the Rock the Nation tour, not the Rock the Nation tour, the Freedom to Rock tour. That's Freedom to Rock tour. All right,
That's a great song.
Cool. Everybody went on that one. All right, so time for my list. My album is called Blood, Sweat, and Fire, and it's a black album cover with Sam the Serpent breathing fire out the side, and he's got some blood dripping from his fangs.
Wow. I
And-
didn't know
but-
we were designing album
But
covers.
Gene's face
We
is
try to
like,
help each other.
I
You know, there's
know.
always that.
I
but
like
Gene's
it.
face is faded into the background too with the makeup.
Oh.
Starts off with Charisma. Starts off with that little drum kick and the. Love that song. I love the chugging in it. It's freaking fantastic. And I go to Psycho Circus for my next song. For You Wanted the Best. I like that song.
Wow.
I like the cheese of it.
I'm very
And
surprised right now.
And I like how Ace sounds like such a fucking dope because it's not your place.
that's
I
him,
just
though.
love that. Just to
That's
ridicule
the Bronx.
Ace.
That's Ace.
That's as bad as Quack.
Can't
Quack,
believe you even
Quack.
threw that in there.
I like it, and I like the hypocrisy of the song too.
Oh my God.
You say we obey or whatever. They don't.
Right.
They don't give a fuck what we think.
Right.
I just like the hypocrisy of the song. I like it. I like the song.
You just
It's got
blew my
it's got a
mind.
great solo in it too. The
You
solo
blew
in it
my
is
mind. You
fantastic.
blew my mind
And
when you
then
said that.
next I go with the best song on Love Gun and the best Kiss song ever
then she kissed
recorded.
me.
Got Love for Sale. Fucking fantastic. Love that song. I love the chunked up guitars with the acoustic guitar in it.
Never heard of it.
Sometimes
Fucking
I skip
fantastic.
that. Sometimes I skip that one.
Figures. My next song, I go with Ladies Room from Rock and Roll Over. Love that song. Love that version. It's so different from the live one. It's fantastic. Love it. Next one, I do Rock and Roll Hell from Creatures. Way better than that fucking train wreck version that Ace did on his Origins album. He has no business doing that. It's fucking terrible. I round up side one with I. Great song. I like it. I wish the song had a solo in it. It would be much better if it had a solo in it. But when they did this on the Kiss Cruise, people lost their fucking minds.
It was awesome.
People like fucking.
They played
came.
I?
They played I.
Yeah.
They came out.
Yeah.
They did it.
Yeah.
They did it as an encore.
They did Keep Me
played I.
Coming. We
Yeah.
were like,
Nice.
what's going on here?
Keep me coming. Wouldn't you like to know me? Radioactive. I.
It was, yeah. brains were blowing up all over the place.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I'm in.
And then the next year they fucked us on the set list.
Yeah, and then it sucked.
Yeah.
In fact, it sucked.
Side two, I am also going with the version Scott went. The double platinum version of Calling Dr. Love has my favorite Ace solo in it. Absolutely love it. Then I go with BB's Hatred song, Sweet Pain. Fucking love it. I think it's fantastic.
Great song.
This song will drive BB.
It is fantastic.
not like
How
that
you get up and skip that song, you're fucking insane, Bannon. Next song. Here's one that was not picked this evening. I picked Tunnel of Love from the Gene Simmons solo album. Wow. This song is like a sleazy song. It's got Joe Perry and Richie Rannon, I think the guy's name is, from Stars, do the guitar in it. The guitar solos.
Richie Reno?
Richie Reno, yeah. He's from Stars, right?
Yeah.
He plays guitar along there with Joe Perry. The solo is great, and I love the part where, you know, I'll make you jump off the building for me or whatever the hell it is. It's just fucking like, holy fuck, it's crazy. But I like the song. It's got Katie Siegel fucking singing on it, Peg Bundy or Gemma from Sons of Anarchy. Take Me Down Below. Got to go with that song. Love it. Granza, you're nuts. That's a fucking fantastic song. This is a fun Kiss song. All right? Fun Kiss. Love it. Next, I go with, this one hasn't been played tonight either, X-Ray Eyes. Cool song. One of the two Gene songs on Dynasty. I think it's cool.
I thought you
It's
told me you didn't
underrated.
like that.
Huh?
I thought you told me you didn't like the chorus in that song.
No,
I
that
like the rest of the
It's
song.
probably me. X-ray.
They had to give him something. They had to give him something to play. And then I end the album
Probably.
with War Machine.
Oh,
Finally.
Like how
that's
that
what I
ends.
ended mine with, too.
Oh,
Good
That's
ender.
the classic.
And my bonus tracks. The first one is going to be She from the Midnight Special.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that version.
Nice.
I think it's really cool, and even though it has the Ace solo in it, it's okay. I like it. It's really, they're really raw. You can tell they're not extremely tight on that show, but it's a great version. Gene was at his best, at his most athletic. He's down on his knees playing the bass, and he has that little bass solo part in it. Does fantastic in it. And then my second bonus track is going to be the video for Love 'Em Leave 'Em from the Rock and Roll Over ones that they did on the Don Kirshner one. They did Harlock Woman, they did
I Want You.
I Want You, and they did Love 'Em Leave 'Em,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Gene runs down the steps, and I mean, you'll never fucking see that again. You know, and he's like, "Darn," and he
But that's
does
just lip sync.
the head thing, huh?
That's not. They're not live. They're just. Lip
No, I know, but that's the video
Oh, you like
itself
that,
is the bonus track. So that's mine. Blood, Sweat, and Fire.
Cool.
And we'll go that way. Grant.
I'll go 50-50 on your list.
50-50. All right.
If you want to get technical, there's a couple in there that I'm gonna be like, I'm getting up and skipping them.
You're going to be anti. Okay, that's all right.
I wish I kept notes.
Just because
Be
I
like
can.
that one.
Well, here are the good songs, and here are the real shitty ones. No.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't agree with that. So I a lot of them I like from yours. You wanted the best, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a good one.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
Tunnel of Love. That's a good one. That's I kind
Forgot
of
about that one.
it's okay. It's an okay one. That's a I forgot about that one. That's
That's
a
a deep
sleeper.
cut. That's
X-Ray Eyes. I gotta leave that one off. But all in all, very good list. Very good. Good title too. Very good list.
All right.
BB, what do you think?
Title, very good. Bonus tracks, even better.
There it is.
Still hate Sweet Pain.
Sweet Pain, Tunnel of Love, X-Ray Eyes. I'm gonna have a 10,000 steps by the time I get up and skip the song and flip it over.
It also
gonna be
doubles
his
as an
workout
exercise
record.
album.
Yeah, it's like he made a Richard Simmons, then a Gene Simmons album. I gotta get up fucking 5,000 times. And I'm sorry, that was rude.
that was a good one though.
No, right?
That was a good one.
I'm just busting your balls. No, really. Ladies'
that
Room,
was
Rock and Roll Hell and I, great picks. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of Sweet Pain or X-Ray Eyes or Tunnel of Love.
Scotty.
You wanted the best. I'm surprised that one made it. I have to admit, that's not one of my favorites. But I dig the list. I like some of these bold picks. I mean, X-Ray Eyes is a pretty bold pick out of it. Tunnel of Love, again. the diversity here is really cool. I dig it. Take Me Down Below, that's another one too. I know that was mentioned twice, I think. So that's one, I guess, maybe I have to listen to it more. But it's, I probably wouldn't have gone there with that. But I dig it. Ladies' Room, definitely. That was one, how do you leave it off? I mean, that's just a classic Gene tune. So, great job. Yeah, and Sweet Pain, yeah, cool. I mean, it made a few people's
Sweet
list.
Pain,
So
good.
that album, again, my favorite. So
First of all, nice title. The ones that stand out for me, I mean, great list overall, but the ones that stand out, of course, Ladies' Room. That was on my version 5. And
It was on my version 4.
And of course, you got to give love for some Sweet Pain.
Sweet.
Yeah, I is a great song, especially if you're not expecting like really great songs. Listening to music from the Elder, I'm really disappointed that we're the only two people that picked a song from Monster or from the new era of Kiss overall. A little disappointed that none of you guys dug deep into your pockets and
They suck.
they don't suck. Take Me Down Below is a great song, and I won't hear anything else of it. But yeah, that was a really solid list. I'm not the biggest Sweet Pain fan. It's okay. There are other songs.
The
on
best
the
part
album
is
That is probably one of my favorite parts.
the Tony Moan.
actually, did you guys ever hear the demo version of that? There's a demo version that floats around from Destroyer demos.
It
That's
might be
pretty
on the
cool.
vault.
It's pretty
Might be
cool.
on the vault.
It's a pretty cool version of it. Yeah, like the guitar is more pronounced, and I like the riff.
Maybe I'll have a party at the house some night and I'll play the vault stuff.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Weren't you supposed to?
He was.
I was.
What's the holdup, bud?
I was.
What's
well,
the holdup?
COVID. Cheap.
I'll
COVID. He got
tell you
the
why.
vault.
BYOB.
Actually,
We'll do
right
it.
now, I'll tell you why. After.
Recently.
There is a valid reason why I'm not. So here's some of the songs I kind of missed a couple. Here's some of the songs of Gene's that weren't picked. Okay.
Give our quick
Do we say good?
ideas
Do we say
on
bad?
them.
What do we say?
Okay. No one picked Nothing to Lose, did they?
No.
No one picked Nothing to Lose.
Fantastic song.
That's because
though.
Peter. sings
No one
bullshit.
picked Kiss in Time.
No.
That's a meh.
No one.
Missed.
Did we Cold Gin?
No one picked. Someone picked Cold Gin.
I didn't pick
I
it.
picked the live version of
Because
Nothing.
it's an Ace song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I would have picked Parasite. I love Parasite.
Yeah.
Someone
Parasite's
picked
an
Parasite.
Ace
Someone
song.
had Parasite.
Yeah, Mark
did.
had
Yeah.
Parasite.
But
I
I
had
consider
it
it
on
an
one of my
Ace
albums.
That's an
that's
Ace
why-
song.
yeah,
It's not
that's
a
why.
Gene song.
Yeah.
Just 'cause
That's
you're
like
going
my favorite
live.
Kiss song ever. I would have
That's why you open up your
definitely
I
album.
made space for another song for you.
But
All
it's-
right, Great Expectations was not picked.
Not a fan.
Shout It Out Loud was not picked.
Paul.
See You in Your Dreams was not picked.
I almost
Yeah, it was.
picked
Yeah,
that
it
one.
was.
Somebody had it.
Solo album.
I picked it.
Somebody had it.
Oh, okay, I'm
Somebody
sorry.
picked it.
Um,
Or no, Rock and
let's
Roll
see.
Over version.
I
Somebody
picked the
picked.
rock.
Yeah.
Okay, Burning Up with Fever was not picked. See You Tonight, True Confessions, Living in Sin,
At the holiday.
Always Near You, Nowhere to Hide. Someone picked that from our guests. Man of a Thousand Faces, Scott picked. No one picked Mr. Make Believe. When You Wish Upon a Star, no one fucking picked.
I will defend that song with my life because it's very meaningful because he came to this country an immigrant and like
Where's the
his dream
violins?
came true.
Let's play a
Cheer.
song.
His mother, oh my God.
Blood tear.
Cue the tear
That's
going
right.
down
Blood
the
tear.
cheek.
Put the tear on his makeup. Okay. Only You and Under the Rose, no one picked.
Only You is a good one though.
love
I
that
wish
last
no one.
song.
I wish no one picked We Are One. Journey of a Thousand Years, no one picked.
I had it written down.
God had it written down. From the newer stuff, Russian Roulette, no one picked.
That's a good one.
Hot and Cold, no one picked. Like I
don't
said,
think that
Hot and
was-
Cold was a total dud. They played that on one of the Kiss cruises.
Boo.
It was like
Boo.
it was more cold than
Yeah,
hot.
it was very cold.
It
Yeah,
really
that
was.
one's-
It didn't go over at all.
I'm an Animal, no one picked.
That's pretty good.
You're All That I Want from Us, no one picked. Zeus picked that from the other ones. Wall of
did.
Sound, Back to the Stone
That's not
Age.
bad. Those aren't-
Eat
that's
Your
not
Heart Out.
That's a good
The
one.
Devil Is Me, no one picked from the newer ones.
That's not bad either.
That's not bad either.
So there's,
That's
I mean,
fine.
there's,
I
like
like
I said,
that.
there was over 50 songs that we could have picked from, and there was a pretty good core. But I mean, like ones that weren't picked, I think were good non-picks.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of this year from
For
the
the most
solo.
part, yeah.
Although I do have to say about the solo album, I did an episode with Aaron from the our 4 podcast and I did the Gene Simmons solo album, it's still my number 3 album of the 4, but I do have a lot more respect for it at this, at this juncture in my life or whatever, however you want to call it. And there's a lot of, if you listen to that album with the headphones, there's a lot of shit going on that album. Right. A lot of, it's produced like crazy on that. But I do have a lot more respect for it. And that's why I picked Tunnel Love. I thought it was just a swampy...
A lot of guests.
A lot of guests. It was, a who's who of... even Lassie barks on it somewhere, which I can't... I can't fucking find that, though. He says it's somewhere on there, but I can't find where the fuck that is. So if anybody knows what song and where Lassie is supposed to be barking on that album, let me know, because I can't find it.
Did you YouTube it?
I did not. I didn't get that crazy with it. I didn't press Y-O-U-T. Okay. All right, so let me read the rest of our guests' picks here. Mark Anthony K. picked Calling Dr. Love, Radioactive, I Love It Loud, Watching You, and God of Thunder. Bill Algie from the Ages of Rock podcast. Next 3 guys are from the Ages of Rock podcast. Great podcast if you guys haven't checked that out there. Bill Algie picked Two-Timer, Calling Dr. Love, Let Me Go, Rock and Roll, Larger Than Life, and War Machine. Dennis Talbot picked Deuce, Watching You, Two-Timer, Love 'Em, Leave 'Em, and Almost Human. Alan Tate picked Parasite, All the Way, Calling Dr. Love, Charisma, and War Machine. Pete Ciceri picked Love 'Em, Leave 'Em, Sweet Pain. There we go.
Larger Than Life.
Larger Than Life. Thank you, Dunn. Almost Human and She. And Vinny Folletti picked Larger Than Life, Sweet Pain, Watching You, Got Love for Sale.
Sweet Pain.
And he has Within and Naked City and a tie for his 5th one. And our buddy Joey Casada, BB, thank you, he got his today. God of Thunder, Saint and Sinner, Christine 16.
Saint and Sinner.
I Love It Loud, and Radioactive. So thank you guys for giving us your picks. It was much appreciated. Before we wrap up here, what's your guys' two favorite Gene songs? We'll go around. Done.
My number 1 is absolutely Let Me Know, since he had like the main Wright on it, and he was one of the singers. And then let me see if I can pick one that he's just the singer on, like, and not paired with Paul. Oh boy. Off the top of my head, this is just gonna be a wild card thing because it's so different. She's so European.
Okay.
I just love how different it is. It's not the typical Gene Simmons song that he sings with the band, and it's
not, and
it's
neither
great.
is You're All That I Want on there either.
Yeah.
It's not Gene doesn't really sing love songs, like
No.
mushy love songs. I mean,
No.
he sings songs about getting laid, but not romantically laid. We got BC.
Larger Than Life.
yeah.
To me, the vocals on that are Gene. They're different, but they're Gene. And of course, Charisma.
Okay, Scotty.
I like it. Deuce is just Kiss. It's Gene. It's what I grab it. First thing that comes to mind. I'm sorry, I'm the commercial guy, but Deuce and God of Thunder. Those are the 2 signature Gene songs. When I think of Gene, those are the 2 that come straight to mind.
I'll go with Parasite and Watching You.
Okay.
Well, 2 hotter than hell picks.
Yeah.
And one was an Ace song.
Yeah.
Just saying. Sorry.
Thank God Gene sings it.
Yeah, right? Oof.
Thank God Ace wrote it.
True.
Got you there.
Right?
Just like God of Thunder.
What do you got, Roberto?
Are we talking just makeup era right now?
Yeah.
Favorite makeup song? I'd probably have to say Calling Dr. Love because it was the first song I ever heard from them. That's what got me started. So I'd probably say that one.
You can pick 2.
Oh, Within. Love that song.
Dylan and I had a conversation. We were picking up our dinner. I said, I guarantee you Rob will pick Within.
I just love that song. It's just like, if I had to pick non-makeup, I would say Thou Shalt Not. But makeup, Within. There's just Thou Shalt Not, Within are just, they just kick you in the balls. Unbelievable Gene songs and just boom,
Within's
kick
a
you in the
leftover from
chest.
Carnival of Souls.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Love that song. So they're my 2 favorite. Within and Thou Shalt Not are actually unbelievable. But Dr. Love for makeup, just because it's, nostalgia.
What do you got, buddy?
I'm thinking Rock and Roll All Night and Deuce.
Okay.
Classics.
And for me, you guys all know,
They're staples.
Got Love for Sale.
Yeah.
My favorite Kiss song overall. And I got to go with Ladies' Room, the version from Rock and Roll Over. I just love the bluesy feel to it. You don't get that on a lot of Kiss songs. You just don't. And it's like almost like a totally different song on Kiss Alive 2. And I love both versions, too.
I was going to ask you, do you like
I love both versions, but it's rare for me to go to a studio version over a live version, but I do for that song. So, very cool. All right, so before what else we got here? What do you guys think is the worst Gene song?
When You Wish Upon a Star.
Okay.
Sorry.
We got 2 for that.
Gotta do it.
3 for that.
Yeah.
That cringeworthy.
Yeah,
The vocals
Come
are
on!
so bad.
Yes,
Yeah.
come on, Chris.
Gotta be.
Come on. How can you say anything?
Top of your
Gotta
head.
be. I mean, he's got a couple snoozers.
But that one's bad.
Makeup-wise, you got to go makeup, not
Yeah,
makeup.
probably that, I guess.
Okay. I go with We Are One.
Oh, stop that right now.
I fucking hate that song.
That's a great song.
I'd play that 10
I know
times in
what's
a row
wrong.
over When You Wish Upon a Star.
Oh,
Yes.
my God, yeah.
I'm not angry. I'm
Yes,
a
you
very
are.
happy person.
You don't like to be happy.
I love to be happy. I'm unhappy when I hear that song.
You don't like to see other people happy.
Yeah,
You've had
I
a
would
very good time in that song.
Dylan, I understand what
I
you're
would
saying.
broach that with When You Wish Upon a Star. This is him at his happiest moment, and you guys are bashing it to shit.
Well, I think we are one is like Kiss camaraderie. Like
This guy doesn't know about camaraderie
I know,
there.
It's camaraderie, not all for one for
Camaraderie
me.
is my middle name.
Steve,
Seriously, that song makes me want to run into fucking traffic. I think it's fucking terrible.
It's a
It's
great
too
song.
contrived.
Well, that obviously Rock and Roll All Night isn't.
It's just, it's so.
You got to give it another go through.
I have.
You need to
I
sit
did.
down.
You need to sit down and just listen
Put those
to the
headphones
song.
on.
Is the Kumbaya of fucking Kiss songs?
It is, and that's
Terrible.
what it's all about. It's all about the love,
Kumbaya
the
puts
Kiss
us in this
family.
room.
It's the Kiss family.
But
We
Dylan,
are
I do
one.
understand
Your
what
loyalty,
you're saying
right?
about
Yeah.
his
Right?
background. But I just think the version fucking
I understand.
Yeah.
It's a train wreck of a song. All right, so there's our Gene thing. So
Can
we'll.
I do mine?
Oh, I thought you
No.
said. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. You were.
I was not on the When You Wish Upon a Star bandwagon.
I apologize.
Don't
Off
say
the
we
top-
are one.
No, off the top of my head, I would say either Kissing Time or Great Expectations. Great Expectations is like too saccharine.
Yeah.
It's like
That's a tough one to get through.
They could have made that. If they made that heavier, though, it would have been a much better
and like the
song.
chorus is like those kids. Bob Ezra
Yeah,
did kids. I
that's
don't
when
know
it,
what's
that's
going
when
on.
it jumped the shark right at the end there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Big
the thing
time.
that sucks about that is
it's
it's right after God of Thunder.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
You're on this
yeah.
high from
You're
God
like-
Thunder.
And then what is this?
Put the brakes on.
What are they doing?
Although it's not bad on the Kiss Symphony.
Right.
It's
Right.
not too bad on Kiss Symphony.
True.
I agree with that.
Because like the symphony, like that's the whole song is like
Right.
The
like
symphonic-
like the choir
what it's
is
made
cool.
for.
Like you know what I mean?
Right.
It's cool on there, but like on the album it's a buzzkill. Like I said, you got the 1, 2, 3 punch, you got a Thunder, Detroit Rock City and King Night Down World, and then you go to that, you know. Talk about slamming the brakes on. All right, so we will go around the table one more time, everybody. Just say what your album title was, and we'll wrap up. Give your final thoughts, and we'll go around the table. We'll start with Scott.
Okay, so final thoughts. My album title was called Lord of the Wasteland. Just in regards to everyone else, like, final thoughts for everybody else. Great lists, everybody. Great contributions. You know, it's funny. I was actually looking too to see what is Gene's strongest album. Like maybe kind of looking at it that way. Love Gun. I think Christine 16 Got Love for Sale, Almost Human, Plastercaster. Pretty much good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks guys for coming. As always, it's always fun trying to bust everybody's balls and get a little fight going on here. That's what we're here for. A little fun, a little action. But everybody's great list. My album was Raised by the Demon.
Good title.
And once again, great to have my Kiss brothers on here. We had a really, really good time. Can't wait till 300.
Nice. Good title. Love that title. Mine is Gene Simmons, Love 'Em, Leave 'Em, because he's a little bit of a whore bag. But the album that I did was the album that I would want to buy. Like if I bought one, his greatest hits, these are the songs that I enjoy the most. that's what I made it for myself. I didn't make it for the masses. Sorry, Christopher. But I made it for how I would want to hear them. You know what I mean? Not that Rock and Roll All Night isn't a great song. It's a great song. But I just made them for like my favorite Gene songs. All right. Well, that's all I got about that.
Mine was called Gene Simmons Money because that's what it's all about.
Every day.
And I just went with my 10 favorite Gene songs.
Mine was Summon the Demon, Part 1, because there's so many good Gene songs out there. And there's a lot of repeat ones that prove that these are great songs.
Yeah, my album was called Larger Than Life Fire Tracks of the Demon. And I tried to pick one song from each of the makeup era Gene catalog. And you could listen to all the songs that we talked about, except for my one track from Sonic Boom on our Spotify playlist of the week. It's Kiss, get that album on Spotify for Christ's sake. We need the full catalog. But really fun episode. Thank you everybody for coming along and sharing your love of Gene Simmons and some hatred as well being thrown.
As business as usual. You're the right man.
Fun time.
All right, yeah, guys. Once again, thanks for coming tonight. Appreciate it. Always have a blast when we get the Kiss crew together, and it's great hearing everybody's insights. And and it's great. It's so subjective. Like some of us absolutely love Sweet Pain, and a certain person here absolutely hates it, which is fantastic. You know what? I mean, I said it a million times. Like, you can't say I love them all because it's not possible. There's got to be at least something you like more than the other. And and what I like about this is it's not all a love fest. I mean, there was a lot of love fest here tonight, but there's songs that rub people the wrong way, like
We Are One.
Once Upon a Star, We Are One, and there's certain songs that just don't resonate with people. But I like the commonality of some of the songs. Like literally everybody could have picked Deuce to have on their album.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
Easily, you know what I mean? And I think you were right as well, Chris, that, hard to believe that Rock and Roll Night wasn't picked, but I mean, that song's been played a million times, been talked about a million times. I think that's probably why no one here picked it. I mean, there was a fatigue factor with it. I was actually surprised that no one picked Shout It Out Loud. There is a fatigue factor with that song too,
Right.
but
There's a lot
the
of
Gene
Paul
parts
Stanley
on that
in it,
are
too. But there's
the
a
Gene
lot
part.
of Paul on it
Yeah.
too.
Well,
It's not just Gene.
yeah, but I mean, you got to let me
That's
know
why I
that they
didn't
sing a
pick
duel. You have Take Me Down Below, which there wasn't much love except for me in here for that one, but it was fun. It was cool going through these songs again. Like I said, I haven't really been listening to a lot of Kiss lately, so it was cool to throw these on, and I think for me, it was harder sequencing the Gene album than the Paul album.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know what it is. I know Chris is going to say because Paul is better.
Paul has better songs.
I think
they
think
really are.
Paul is a better
Proof is in the pudding.
is pretty much a better songwriter, but he writes more stuff that you would want to hear in a row rather than hear all the Gene in a row.
Right.
Not to put any Gene people down or Gene down,
Right.
but Paul writes those songs. I think that you don't mind hearing a whole just except for
Because they're all good.
except for Hold Me Touch Me, the solo album.
I think he also has a more versatile palette within the songs he writes. Like, Gene's are very similar. Like, there are some differences, like She's So European, but they're mostly they're kind of the same feel to them.
Right.
Whereas Paul's, you have that variety a little more.
You get a different feel for them. Absolutely. So that's our thing. And my album was Blood, Sweat, and Fire. And I was surprised. I told Dylan I was going to name my album Demon Fire or Dragon Fire, and I'm surprised no one had that, because I was talking to Dylan. I said someone will probably pick that, which I was surprised no one did. But it was fun doing it. I love this. Like I said, I like when we're all together, and I think that's what makes us guys unique. That we're pretty much in the same room, looking at each other, busting balls, flipping each other off, getting up, walking like BB last week, walking out of the room, Chris crawling on the fucking floor with his goddamn phone going off.
I apologize. For that. That wasn't my intention.
But that's the stuff that makes it fun for me. You know what I mean? It's all about this. It's about the hang, I think, and we could be talking about any band. Kiss is, I would say, our favorite band. For us podcast guys here. And it's not all a love fest, and that's what I like about it too. Like everyone's got opinions on stuff, and strong opinions on stuff, and that's what makes. I think that's what makes us a good group, good friends. That you're not afraid to say, I don't like that, or I love that. How are you? You're fucking insane for not liking that. And it's great. It's a great group, and I hope everybody out there enjoyed the episode. And we still have some more. I still have some more Kiss episodes in the hopper here, which they'll be coming up probably a couple months, because we don't like to put them too close together. So thank you for all of our listeners that we've had throughout the years. Thank you for all of our guest hosts that have come on the show many times, and thanks for sharing our episodes. Thanks for interacting with us on Facebook. And if you need to get a hold of us, you can message us on our Facebook page, or you can send us an email at potterthanhellpodcast@gmail.com, and reach out. Like we have used listeners' episode ideas before. We have checked out albums that listeners have told us, and we've done episodes and incorporated them in an episode. And so keep up the good work out there, guys. Like I said, it's amazing the support we get, and the scope of listeners that we have throughout the world, which is, like I said, really weird to say. Thanks guys. Thanks Chris, Rob,
thank you,
BB, Scott, BC, Dylan, for all you guys for showing up. Thank you, Dylan, for all the hard work you do for editing the podcast, and thanks for Mark for coming. Mark unfortunately had to leave before we could do part 2 here. I would like to hear his insight on some of these songs we didn't talk about in the first part of the show. And so thanks, you guys out there, for listening. We love you guys. Keep up the good work out there. Everybody stay safe. Hopefully we can see some of you guys on the Kiss Cruise, and if we get some shows this summer, hopefully we can hook up with some of you guys out there at some of these shows, maybe Penn's Peak, or if they ever get M3 going, God only knows when that's going to take place. Yeah. Probably not this year, I'm thinking, because it was supposed to be in the fall, and now they just said we don't know. So hopefully next year we could at least get back to stuff, and Kiss Cruise, hopefully that goes as well, and we can see a lot of our Kiss buddies out there. So thanks for listening, you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we will see you next time. There definitely will be a next time.
Hey, Potter Than Hellions, Dylan coming at you from the studio while I'm editing this episode. So the episode's not completely over yet. We have a short little blooper part right after this recording, but after that, we also have a little part where we talked about the Kiss sneakers that Kiss Replicas recently came out with. We didn't put it in the episode proper because it's a little tough to understand everybody, because we're all so excited talking about these sneakers that we talk over each other. So we wanted to put it in the episode just to let you guys know our opinions on those sneakers, and hear the madness ensue when we talk about it. Just to let you know, there are a lot of cross-talk on the table, so it might be a little tough to understand us, but hopefully you'll get some enjoyment out of us bashing/praising, depending on who you're talking about, the sneakers. So without further ado, here's the bloopers, followed by our discussion of the Kiss sneakers.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast for part 2.
Happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
What?
2 for Tuesday.
It's 2 for Tuesday.
Sorry. All right, we're going to start again.
Sorry.
Sorry, my bad.
Blooper reel. Shut the fuck up, Bannon.
I figured
You
he's
throw
gonna.
it off his train
I
of
figured
thought.
he was gonna release it on Tuesday. That's why I said Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. 2 for Tuesday.
Don't they always come out on Tuesdays?
Can we say it?
No.
Can we say Tuesday? 2 for Tuesday?
The part 2s do.
Well, there you go. Then that
Might
was
be trademarked.
perfect.
2 for Tuesday.
2 for Tuesday.
You do the intro for this one.
There you go. Go. Set. Go.
Where we left off last time, we're going to get right back to that, but Dylan's going to go with something first.
Yeah, so this was a topic that I thought would be perfect to bring up during our 200th episode with our Kiss guys. So, Kiss replicas. recently announced that they're putting out 4 different versions of Kiss sneakers. I'm sure you've all seen them. Of course, one based on the Star Child, the Catman, the Spaceman, the Demon. We talked a little bit about it last episode. They are, let's see, how much are they? They're $179 a piece. And then if you order 3 variants, you get the 4th for 50% off. And I guess my question to the room is, do you think they're cool looking? Are you going to get a pair? Like what's your idea behind it? Let's start with Chris. I feel like you would be the most likely to buy them.
I want them. Don't get me wrong. That's a little bit pricey for me to dish out at the moment.
It's a lot of money.
It is.
If you buy 3, you get 1 pair. So if you buy the Ace, Gene, and Paul,
well, why don't I get the Paul
one? Catman ones.
Why don't I get the Paul one? Rob will order the Spaceman. You get the Demon. And then somebody else will get the other one.
As he points to BC.
Right? You're the drummer, BC. We'll divide it by 4.
The funny thing was that last episode we were talking about getting the shoe, and we also gave BC the Catman.
Yeah, you weren't here. You were working.
You're our drummer.
Yeah, you're the drummer, so you get the Catman.
The Spaceman ones are the ugliest out of all of them.
No, I can't help who the hell you like.
Yeah, but I like jeans the
like
best.
The Ace ones.
And I mean, I'm an Ace guy, but jeans are the nicest looking.
Just order 2 pair of jeans then.
Well, they're not Ace. They're Spaceman.
I like the Spaceman ones.
Right. I don't. They're so loud. They're so loud.
I think
so
the Catman ones are so loud.
Look at me. Yeah, but the Catman ones would look good on a girl with a pair of jeans.
The Ace ones look like they could be like a regular Nike
Yeah,
sneaker.
or nothing at
I
all.
like the Paul
Or nothing at all.
and the jean.
The Paul ones are subtle, and the Gene ones are subtle.
I would definitely.
Ace is out there.
The Peter one, or the Catman ones are definitely a chick's sneaker, and the Ace ones, I don't know who the fuck is wearing those.
I know.
They're
Dylan, I don't know. I gotta
loud.
disagree with you on that.
They're
They're
so
I would wear
silver.
I would wear those ones.
To wear like freaking Burning Man, maybe. But where else would you wear it?
The problem, I think, is like buying shoes online. Like that's the one clothing item that you're taking a risk with it because especially a
everything's
limited
different.
edition.
I watched the interview. You have to measure your foot.
Yeah.
If you wear a size 10, you're gonna put like an 8.5 or a 9. He said that's how far they're off.
Wow.
You have to measure your foot, the length and the width of them.
That's why
The
it's so
guy
hard
from
to
Kiss
buy
Replicas did a thing on 3 sides.
Really?
And you have to measure your foot and go by that. Don't go by your regular shoe size because it's going to be way off.
That's
Way off.
Really.
So if you get it, it's way off anyways. You're stuck with the $180.
No, they'll take them back. They'll exchange them for you. But if you wear a 10 or an 11, don't order that. Measure your foot and then go by their chart on Kiss Replicas. That's what it said.
That's good. What do you think, Scott? We haven't heard from you.
I will not be buying them. I don't like them, but I would be more inclined to go with the Paul Stanley Puma suede that I just pulled up for $80 right now.
I have those.
You do have these.
I have them
You
too.
do have them. Okay. See, now I'd be more inclined to buy those.
Well,
I'm
those
not
are more
into the high
affordable and they're-
tops stuff. I
Yeah.
never really dug that.
I wish the Kiss ones weren't high tops. They
And
would
I-
look so
I
much
wear
nicer.
See, I'd rather high
I like
tops.
the original Vans. Remember the Kiss
I mean, the
album
solo
cover
albums
Vans
look
they
nice.
did a couple years back?
Yeah, but
Like
These
those
are-
I like.
These are like really high tops.
I just can't wear a flat
They look
sneaker.
over high.
Now you mentioned it, I might fucking order them.
I might order the jean ones. I don't know.
We'll get back to us on
Yeah,
that.
we'll let you know.
2 more and we
I
can
want to
split
get. I'd like
Deal.
to get
I'll
the
buy
jean
I'll
ones.
buy the Ace ones. I will buy those.
All
ones.
right.
Yeah.
The
Oh, you
Space
like
ones.
them?
Pops?
BC.
You like them?
I do.
Peter's
I-
in for half price.
Pops.
If I buy one, he buys one. He buys one. Unless you want the Peter ones.
I'm good, thanks.
I will buy them and I will wear
But
them.
the
You don't
one
have to-
thing-
you can order the Paul ones or the jean ones.
These
or,
are the ones.
That's true.
If I had to pick,
Yeah.
it would be the jean.
they
I
look
would have
good
to
on
say, BC, at least if you get the Peter Chris ones,
But they're not that bright. They're
at least they don't have Velcro. They're the only
Yeah.
one. All the other ones have Velcro on them. They look ridiculous.
No, I don't think the Paul ones have Velcro.
Yes, they do.
They do. They have
They're all Velcro. There's like,
Yeah.
what did it try
Oh,
to
yeah,
say?
yeah.
And you just
They,
wear
they are
boot
screaming,
cuts.
I'm super old and fat and I can't
What
reach
are-
my
what are
toes,
the
so
jeans?
here's Velcro for your shoes.
How about on the back of them where they have like lyrics and stuff? Really?
Oh, is that true?
I'm an
The
ace
back-
guy in there.
The back of the shoe has
You know,
lyrics
in the-
going down the back of it.
Actually, they're Tommy Thayers. They're not.
they're-
oh,
Yeah,
wait.
they're spaceman.
They're
They're spaceman, but they use Tommy Thayer to wear
I like
them.
blue.
But
I can wear
more
dress-
Velcro. More Velcro.
I can wear it to match.
I don't think the
Rob's
jeans. I
Tommy
think the
Thayer shirt.
jeans
The jean has a little Velcro on the top, I think.
and then lace.
Oh wait, it's,
Yeah, like I like.
it's
that.
in the middle of the toe.
right.
It's the
So
middle
I'd
of the
be all
foot.
right with them. I might get the jean ones. I'm just saying.
You see,
I'm getting the
Just
Peter
the
Chris because
recent
there's no Velcro
merchandise.
whatsoever.
All right, so
I
you'll
like
get
those
the half
platinum
price
album
one.
things.
I'll get the half price ones.
Get
We'll get one, so we all have a tally. I'll get
Gene.
Gene. You'll get Paul.
See, I like
I'll get
those.
Ace.
You'll
I'd
get
pay the
Ace.
money out for that.
Are you getting? What were you
Space
I'll
Man.
get
Sorry.
Peter or Eric or whatever you want
Sorry, the
to,
replacement.
whatever we're calling them,
Yeah, where's
We have
the
a
other
lot
guy?
of half.
because there's no
prices.
Velcro in them.
I might buy a pair. I don't know.
Yeah, let
The
me know if
jean
you do.
ones are cool.
I'll
This-
go in with
that
that.
Because all
picture
it
don't
is,
look bad
it's
of
just
these.
like
Yeah,
little
I like
red
the Ace
flames.
ones. Like it's
That's all it is.
kind of.
Where were the shoes? Where were the shoes in the
Paul-
'80s
the
that
jean and
they
the
were
Paul,
just
the
Velcro
nicest
and everybody
ones.
made fun of the
They
kids
really
who
are.
wore them?
What about those
'Cause they're
the
subtle.
platforms with the
They'll all be
the
jelly
fish in
when
them.
we wear them.
Oh, okay.
We'll have them on the cruise. They'll be
Stripper
like,
shoes.
"We should have got a pair. We should have got
That's
a
what
pair."
I honestly would rather wear the fucking Jimmy shoes from Seinfeld.
Wow.
Jimmy.
I feel like I could pull off those.
Jimmy's
Jimmy
getting
Smith
angry.
shoes.
Top Jimmy.
Jimmy's going into shock.
All right, let's get back on subject here. Rein it in,
But
Steve.
honestly, let
Steve,
me
rein
know
it
if you
in.
guys get 'em.
What shoes would you guys buy out there?
We're back.
Check them
Why don't
out.
we
We'll
wait
wait till all
till
the fire trucks and ambulances
Jesus.
going by.
What's going on? Do we know?
They got a fire somewhere. Nothing major.
No, fire
Somebody's
truck.
having a
youngest
little
son's
fire in the
working.
backyard.
Fire in the back. It's probably someone having a campfire.
Campfire and a
Some
drink.
idiot called it in.
I see
right.
flames.